evening guys and welcome to HOR Season 7 Round 16 at Hungary. Sorry for the slight delay in getting the stream going there with a couple of technical issues getting guys in the lobby etc. So we are pretty much poised. I think I have Mitch alongside me. I am not sure if he's here at the moment or not. He may be, he may not be.
Hello guys, good evening.
He is.
Okay, how's it going, Chris?
I am going good. Sorry about the small delay there, Mitch.
All good,
and
man,
chat
no problem.
To anybody that's joined you, chat. If you're talking in the chat, I can't see it yet. I will be there in 1 second. A small delay.
Ah,
It's not an HOR. It's not an HOR night, Mitch, without difficulties.
Yeah, no. Same here, man.
We don't do it the easy way.
Yeah, no.
Easy way is boring me. Let me turn my volume down so we don't double clash on speech, etc. So, Brock took the win last night. A quick recap. Mike took pole, went on to a wet race at Spain. Pele get the jump on Mike very much off the start and controlled the race foremost from there. Pele and Jensen both pick up punctures late on in the stint, trying to hang out for dries coming. The dries just never came, which brought Brock from, I think, P8 right up into the front of the grid, right into the running. He managed to get in front of these guys and then maintain that gap till the end. Him and Jensen fought it out until the end. So Brock took the win. And driver of the day. Fastest lap was taken by Skarma, and Mike took pole. Two new drivers this evening. Mike a GTI 6. He is a car man at heart, so I'm sure he'll be one to watch. And we have Joan Biwi. So I'm expecting to see some things from these guys. I'm just going to adjust some audio mix chat, so it'll go blank for a little second. Let's some data. So let me just get in chat. So I have chat up. Let me fix that. That's done. Do we? Is the stream not up, or it is up? Is the stream up? Stream is up, but for some reason. For some reason, I can't see it.
Yeah, it's up and... It's up. Just loading now. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. I have it now too. So... Yes, good evening, Skarma. Pleasure to have you alongside us. So, Mitch.
Yes.
Hungary, a very complex circuit. It looks like Joan is a non-assisted guy trying his best to try and keep the car in check.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, the circuit is... I enjoy it. Yeah, it's pretty good. And yourself, Mr. Chris?
Yeah, I do okay at Hungary.
Okay.
I don't know if Joan here may... He may be on a keyboard, you know that? Or maybe getting used to wheel, it could be wheel.
Yeah.
So, 14 in, Punch You in the Heat. Let's talk about Punch You in the Heat. He joined back a few races ago. He took a P5. Then his following race he took a P4. And then the race after that, while he crawls out the pits, he took a P3, that being yesterday. Dan Johns, Dan Gingerbush. Is that? Of course it is Gingerbush. Of course it is, bro. He is more than welcome. You know me, mate. I will. Everybody gets a chance, man. I'm not the type of guy that. And you're not a dickhead, mate. So I don't believe you're going to bring in a dickhead. So, Mike, let's see how Mike is going on. He's going to be our first man, I think, to set a lap. So, interesting to see where he goes. And Mikey goes on a 1:19.4 and takes the fastest lap. Ginger bollocks to you. Is that a Scottish joke? Ooh. Ginger bollocks. And Chris White joins. Good name, Dan. You should have just said Chris. His name's Chris, and that'd have been like signed, sealed, delivered, mate. I'll have end in here that's got the same name. Pelly does a 17.8 on the hards. This is a very good lap there. And he looks like a very smooth driver, does Mikey. Very calm. Well, under control of the car. Welcome to everybody joining. Nice Scottish way of playing. Fair play. Send them. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. I'll get that carried away and saying bad things that I'll miss half the race, and I've been really bad for that the past few streams. We have Skarma there. A little bit of wing damage. I think he's had a moment through turn. Turn 5, I'm sure that is. Guys doing their best to stay at a Brock's weight, that's nice of them. So tyre strat here, I'm not very sure. Mitch?
Yeah, I don't know, hey?
I assume in the end, Hungary, most guys will run in the soft, but you may see some stay out on the harder compound tyre trying to get a long stint. I'm not sure, but I don't think the soft tyre would normally really come into play here. I think medium hard is the strat. I wonder if some of the guys watching the stream as well can give us a lowdown on weather.
Yeah.
Guys, please, if you're watching, alright, then don't forget to like the stream, sub to the channel if you haven't already, please. Greatly appreciated. We're slowly getting there to 100, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Lennon, that is just nasty. You are a wee meanie pants, that's it. You're binned for trios. Just kidding. So, Mitch, who do you think takes pole here today?
Yeah, okay.
I couldn't particularly say I know how any of these guys really go at Hungary, if I'm honest. Even Mike and like Jensen, the drivers that I know pretty well, there's not performances that particularly stand out at Hungary that really draws me to where they were particularly strong, but I don't think they do particularly bad.
Yeah.
So I think we're set for quite a close session.
Yeah, I don't know who, eh?
Brock's looking good in
I'll say
that hard tyre run. He's came in. It's not choose to complete the lap in the mediums. I wonder why that is though. Maybe I didn't invite validation. They bought Pedro. Pedro is about after his shenanigans. Lennon. You know, his legs busted up like a dope. So 8 minutes down. Oh yeah, he's a donkey. He's got his legs all cut.
Okay.
Sorry, on you go, Mitch.
Yeah, Pedro for president. Go.
Mitch, the UK is bad enough.
Okay. For South Africa then? Okay, no. Okay, back to subject. Yeah. Mustn't get off topic. Oh yeah.
I think young Lennon's agreeing with the fact that you said that Pedro for president. Although we don't have presidents in the UK, they're prime ministers. Which is
Yes.
kind of
Okay.
strange.
Prime Minister. Yeah. Yeah, go. Just. I think last
Is
night.
Pedro lagged out the session? Or he's driving around in the eye, I think. He's gonna have to be careful there. Whoa, and there's a McLaren just... I don't know why Pelly pulled into Pedro there, that was strange.
Yes. Yeah.
Punch you in the heat's just been disqualified for going the wrong way?
Yeah.
What is that? What's happened there?
I don't know. Hopefully he will let us know.
So Jensen has took P1 as it stands in the medium 17.0, Brock P2 17.4, Pelly P3 and a 17.8. Staun's just went into P4 and an 18.1, then Mikey GTI in a 19.4, one over P6 and a 19.4, Skarma P7, 19.7, Judgebush P8 and a 21.1, Juan P9 and a 26.8, and then we have Pedro, Mike, J-Real, Mazza still to set times. We have just had Pedro set a time of a 19.3 on the hards. That's a good lap for Pedro.
Not bad. What? Fourth?
Mazza slots in 18.8 on the medium compound tyre.
Yeah, fourth race on the wheel. For Mr. P. Pedro. Okay.
So Pelly goes to open the lap. We have J-Real just slotted into P4 there on a 18.1. So as it stands, Mazza sitting there, or J-Real, sorry, sitting there is kind of best of the rest. But it's closer than I thought it would be here, to be honest.
Yeah. It is.
So where is, sorry, chatting. I was dealing with, there was some blocking going on there. That's how Punch and he's ended up getting disqualified from the session there. I think Juan Biwi was blocking on the line.
Oh.
So 1 second, Mitch.
Okay, cool.
So Jensen still holding P1. Mike on a lap. No, he's not in a lap, he's on an out lap.
Okay.
One over has got himself up into P6 on the softs, so these guys wanting to start in the softs, that's an interesting call.
It is, eh? Yeah. Oh, I think, Mr. Chris.
Yes.
Mr. I didn't do the points last
That's
night.
alright, it's alright, bro.
5-minute break?
Yeah, we could do.
Okay, cool, man. I'll do my best.
So, sorry about that, chat. I do massively apologise for the small delay. Am I even unmuted myself? Yes, I have. So, Ston has committed to a lap on the soft tyres. Mike has come out again on the mediums.
Okay.
He's went very close to Jensen on the 17-1 now into P2.
Pretty good for Mike.
So Ston is very much up. He's going to be very close to pole, if not taking pole here. On this soft compound tyre, he just can't invalidate there. He manages to keep it uninvalidated through the last corner, goes a little way to cut into the apex and open up the exit. DRS open, hard to the lines, managed to retain some airs, and he goes in a 17.04, takes pole as he stands by 5/100ths of a second.
Sure, okay.
Whoa, some lag there, that was horrible, and for Pedro there, seeing exactly what happened. So, can Pedro improve? He was up. Can he get himself up the grid a little? No, he does improve. He goes to 19.390, but does not improve. Oh no, it does 18.8. Oh, my game was lagging there. Don't know why the hell. So he does an 18.8. He's up into P10.
Not bad for him. Yeah, so I think that's him done his final run. He won't make it in time. With the next
For
one.
some reason, I'm seeing Pedro just driving around in AI.
I don't see it on my screen.
Is Pedro driving his car right now on your screen?
Yes, he is.
Where is he on your screen?
What, sector 1? Approaching sector 2?
Oh yeah, so my screen is glitched. I have Pedro just in sector 3.
That's
just
strange.
coming through the second last hairpin before coming to the line, so bear with me on Pedro, chat. Anybody that's watching, it's not exactly what it should be. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's super strange.
So Mike backed out his lap. J Real went to P4. He went to 17.2, we've now got Brock in P5, Pelly all the way back to P6, 2 seconds to go and he's on a lap. We'll see if Pelly can improve. So, last sector coming up for Pelly. I think he is the only man on a timed lap. Him and Mikey, Mazza as well. Is Mazza actually a little further ahead? He is. He's just coming through the last corner. He's a couple of tenths up. Can he get himself up inside that top 10? Yes, he pushes Pedro down into P11 and we'll jump back on board with Pelly through the last corner. He is up. He's going to get close to the front row here. And Pelly takes pole, 16.8 on the medium compound tyre. And that is it. Pelly has taken pole at Hungary. Ston P2, Jensen P3, Mike P4, G-Real P5, Brock P6, Mikey P7, Gingerbush P8, 1 over P9, Mazza P10, Pedro P11, Skarma P12, Juan P13, punching the heat, disqualified from the session in P14. So now guys, we will go for a 5-minute break.
Okay.
So there will be a 5-minute break. I'm just going to tell Joanne, do not ready up.
Did you saw the thing on Discord, Chris?
What?
What Mikey said? No, our Mark. What's it with pit lane assist or something? Just have to go with it, huh?
Yeah, that's my fault. That's been me. I started the lobby, so it does happen sometimes.
It happens, yeah. Okay. Okay, did I screenshot that? Okay, let's get.
So we will go on a 5-minute break, chat. As always, the guys grab toilet, some water, etc, etc.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give a update on the points since it was last night's job. But
yeah, anyway. I'll let you crack on with that, Mitch.
Okay, great, man. Okay, so Jensen is leading the championship by 391. Brock has 304. Noah, oh no. Here we go, racing.
Was it Joanne?
Yeah, it was. Anyway.
Jeez. So sorry about that, chat. We are going to have to restart the lobby, and Joanne will not be invited back because I had literally just messaged him not to ready up, and it has not worked. He is not listening. So he was looking very. There was a couple of drivers complaining about his etiquette on track, and so yeah. Pedro uses 5-minute break to pluck his eyebrows and apply some lipstick. Yes, well done, Pelly. First win. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Pelle's not won a race, Mike. Mitch, and that's something we should talk about just where the guys are reforming. Pelle is in prime position to go. Hungary's a very hard track to overtake. We know Pelle is very good in corner exit, and the only really place you can get a move here's done one or two, in my opinion. There's some other places, but a guy would need to make a big mistake. So, Pelle has in prime opportunity to win. Justice for Joan. Joan was being crazy. I'm sorry, but he was being crazy.
Send it to Discord.
Adam Crash Clark.
Yeah.
I will quickly invite Mikey. Yeah. I'm gonna invite you now, Mitch. I'm already in it. Joan Verstappen. Nah, I don't think it's quite that.
Is it fun if I continue with the points, Chris?
Yes, Mitch, that's a good idea.
Okay, cool.
Just rip through them, really get that done.
Yeah, then it's done.
You need to send it on PSN. Discord's no good. It takes ages for Jensen to get it. You got to send it to him in PSN, yeah. So chat, we do apologise.
Let's do this points update. Okay, so Jensen has 391 points. He's leading the championship. Brock has 304. Noah has 217. Mike has 201. Pelle has 195. Right,
who's still to join?
J Real 108. J Smith 96. Jelly 91. 1 over 80. Ronnie 47. Punch has 32. Dex 13, and Whistle Pig 7. And then constructors, Alfa Romeo is leading with 522. Red Bull 441. Haas 359. Renault 351. Mercedes 325, Williams 317, McLaren 242, Racing Point 207, Ferrari 137, Toro Rosso 93.
Thank you, Mitch.
Okay. Was painful, but all good.
We have 30 seconds to get into the lobby, Mitch. It is not a queue to start to just jump about the toilet and take more time.
Okay, so from now, eh?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So, I have gave the call to go to all. I'm not waiting any longer. These guys jumping away for shit is just, it's not good enough. Can't you just jump on an opportunity because somebody else made the mistake for you to then go and delay people even more? It's just not fair. So, being opportunistic is not fair. So if you're not in now, you're not racing, unfortunately. Let's go, Michael. No waiting. If you're watching, let's go. Let's go, young man. No, yes.
Okay, I'm back, Mr. Chris.
Hello, Mitch. I don't know if...
Hello.
I don't know who we're missing or not. Say to Mike, it's time to go and...
Yeah. I think one over is just in spectator mode.
One of us trying to pick a car from the toilet.
What?
Right, come on. No more shenanigans. Let's go racing.
Please.
Launch the lobby now. I'm not waiting, it's just... It's time to go.
Okay, there we go. Using the Toro Rosso, one over. I think that's everyone. Okay, let's go, guys. okay.
So, hopefully now,
Yeah.
so hopefully guys do not forget setup styles.
Yeah, all that fancy stuff.
Mike asked me if he shares the grid's done. Jensen said it was, so I'm hoping that. Oh, Andrew, nice of you to join us.
Hey, Andrew.
Big congratulations from HOR on your 900 subscribers. I seen that. So from the full team, from the F1 to the GT, man. Well done. It's a good milestone. Next is the 1000. So, Mitch, since we naffed through a restart and that, I'm going to quickly rip up a coffee. Give me a second.
Okay, sure, no problem. I will keep an eye on formation app and all that stuff. Oh.
So, I am here, Mitch.
Okay, good to hear you, Mr. Chris.
Here for a chat, Andrew. So, chat, who do you think who's going to... I think Jensen's got it in the bag. I think we're set for quite an interesting race this evening, to be honest. It's going to be close between the top 5.
Yeah,
Pelly sits in prime position. He's not won a race here yet. He's been in positions last night. I think this could be his retribution from last night. He was in a good position to win the race, and a puncture, lap 23, and it all kind of crumbled. Definitely made it exciting for us, though.
Yeah, it has.
So we shouldn't be so far away. Just double check Mike's not asked me to go. So that's really scary because me and Mike both just messaged each other at the same time saying we are good to go.
Yeah,
but it looks like that way we were ticked up anyway.
Tama, we're good.
Top 3, I agree, Andrew. The bot will win. Lennon saying that Pedro will win. Andrew says it'll be close. Top 3, I agree. There's some guys just outside that top 3 as well with safety cars and that can maybe get themselves really hard track to overtake, so if you can get yourself in a sticky position, it becomes very hard for the guys to really make a move. So Pelly P1, Ston P2, Jensen P3, Mike P4, Jerry P5, Brock P6, Mike P7, Gingerbush P8, 1 over P9, Mazza P10, Pedro P11, Skarma P12, Punch P13, and Chris White P14. Chris White, new driver, wasn't mentioned in qualifying because he joined during qualifying. It'll be interesting to see if he can make gains.
Yeah, it would. Okay, so I see from Pedro to Skarma and Punch, they are rocking with a hard tyre.
Oh, that's a good point. So let's, we'll give the chat a little look as well. So Pedro Scarman Punch on the hards, Chris White and the mediums at the back. He may be able to breach the first three guys at the start. And then a very big mix of soft and medium tyres across the front of the grid. Which is it's different.
It
you know,
is.
we don't usually see that, so let's see how that plays out between the guys.
Oh, some Reynolds is on the grass. Is it Mike?
Renault?
Must have been Mike, yeah, Mike.
I think it is Mike P4.
Not good for the tyres.
But you see, Pele has the aggressor on his inside to turn one.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is Ston's on dirty side of the track. But yes, that's the leveler is Ston has the tyre advantage off the line. So
we'll see.
I think that's one over coming round the bend to slot into P9. And why does Codemasters keep giving me these camera angles from behind the grid? That's really annoying.
Yeah,
so,
same man.
2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go, and I have no idea. It looks like somebody has got a better start than somebody, but I'll see in a second. So Ston didn't quite get the start that he was probably looking for, and Jensen's going to try and beach the inside into turn one. Not quite there, but Ston's going to get the move down now. Pelly's went very wide, that's going to cost him. He's got 2 cars, so Pelly's now been dropped into P4. He's now coming under pressure from a Toro Rosso on the inside. Jensen's going to defend the inside as well as Ston. The guys make it through pretty neat. Pelly's going to try and hang it around the outside, but he's got a Toro Rosso on the inside. And clean through the first couple of laps. We've got a car on the grass here. I think that's Brock. He manages to get himself back on track. I don't think most guys have managed to get through the start and not pick up any damage. Mike had a spin.
Yeah,
but he's still able to keep going.
Yeah, Mike and one over touched. So yeah. Good. I think it was.
So 1 over was getting put all under sorts of put under all sorts of pressure. Ston's managed to breach. J Real now somehow is getting to P2 in that soft compound tyre as well. So Jensen and Pelly probably knew this was going to be the case, and it's just a case of now staying with these soft guys and not let them run away. We also have Mikey there on the softs coming under pressure from Brock, and the guys all on a reasonable line sticking to each other's toes down into turn one. Don't think anybody's close enough yet to make any big moves, but DRS will activate next lap round and we might start to see things differently. So Ston P1, JReal P2, Jensen P3, Pelly P4, Mike P5, Brock P6, Mazza P7, Gingerbush P8, 1 over P9, Pedro P10, Chris White P11, Punch P12, Skarma P13, Mike P14. Just quickly jump on and we'll see how many positions they managed to gain. So JReal's up 3, we've got Mazza gained 3, Chris White gained 3, they're our best gainers. Then Mike, he's up a couple, P7 into P5, Jensen staying static. Pelly, as we've seen at the start, he lost out massively. So Ston's starting to push open that gap. JReal staying in touch, but Jensen is there. And then we have Pelly, Mikey and Brock. Brock putting Mikey under tremendous pressure. And Brock maybe going to try and go all the way around the outside.
Yup. Okay.
He's going to have the inside line for the last corner, but Mikey manages to stay ahead. So who is this? Jensen on JReal, not quite close enough. DRS enabled this lap, so they will have assistance the next time they come round the main lap. The main lap. My brain is just not functioning properly, Mitch.
It happens, man. 80% of my time.
I'm just having one of those days.
Yeah, we all do, eh?
So Brock now up the inside. Is he going to get the move done? Mikey's managed to get a better drive, but Brock's going to hang it there on the inside, and Mikey's going to have to cut across, but he'll get off of that one.
Pedro, front wing damage.
Oh, and Pedro's had a moment, I think. He's very much missing a lot of wing there.
Yeah.
So Mike still kind of staying on the pack, although he had that spin. He's not a million miles away from the action. Ston now got a 2.6 second gap and driving really well in the soft tyre at the start of the race. So a change up of the order, Ston P1, JRio P2. But when did we ever think HOR would be like this? And this is exactly the kind of thing we wanted to see. It is no longer just dominated by one guy. Anything can happen. Obviously around the pit stop still to come in the short qualifying makes things a little different, but things can change. Lennon, don't say no, safety car can still come, so Pedro's race is not over. So JRio is now coming under mighty pressure from Jensen and Pelly. Pelly's going to swoop round the outside of Jensen here, so Jensen's got to be careful of Pelly, trying to make a move on him as well. Jensen manages to defend on the inside. All the meanwhile, this battle is allowing Ston just to break away. He's now 2.9 seconds ahead at the front of the pack. JRio being utterly hounded by the Alpha of Jensen and the McLaren of Pelly. Brock slowly coming up into this fight as well, and this is the nature of Hungary. Mitch, this is what we're talking about. It becomes very hard to get overtakes done.
Yeah. And
these guys that thought medium tyre, I'm going to go for thingy. Well, it's all good and well, but if you get stuck behind a slow soft tyre driver, your stint's never going to work the way you want it. And there's Jensen. We've got a good rearward view there. Jensen has just swooped round the outside in the second to last corner in JRio, and that's a great move, and that's going to give him some time on Pelly. A small bump there. JRio's going to try and defend it on the outside. Oh, and that's Conto.
Billion.
I don't think JRio's meant that.
Oh, and who did our
safety car is out, yeah. Yeah, it was, sorry, JRio, and between JRio and Pelly, I think I did see that there. I think JRio's just trying to come back on track, and he's moved to not hit the grass in case it upset the car, and just the way he's moved over, it's caught jelly hard on the rear left tyre. Not deliberate, that for me. Didn't look deliberate on initial, but certainly unfortunate.
So. Yeah. Oh. There we go, Lennon, safety car.
So just like I said, tight racing, Andrew, you're spot on, mate. And obviously these guys in the softs, they now have that opportunity to kind of get a free pit stop. Ston's got that bit of gap up front, as long as he stays limited to his Delta, and the guys going slow behind. Ston could come in and out here and maybe stay in that top 5. Maybe just outside into that P6 position, in that gap between Mazza and JRio. What Ston does not need is the hurry up that the guys get. So Ston is choosing not to stop. Jensen's in. Brock's not in. Mikey in. Mazza stays out. JRio goes in.
Maybe a Hobbs?
Yeah.
No.
And this is going to put punch you in the head right up. Now he's went from the back and he's going to be up inside that top 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I do agree there. JRio definitely crashed into Pelly, Andrew. Yep. I don't disagree that JRio's at fault there, but I think that could be easily taken as he's trying to take him out there, and I don't think that's what happened at all. That's what I was kind of going over there. It didn't look that way to me, and JRio's not that type of guy.
He's a very clean driver.
I know he's adjusting to no traction as well, so he could have well had a snap. But of course now that puts Brock Jensen now P8, and he's going to have a long race in his hand trying to get through that pack.
So Mike, didn't intend to stop.
Yeah, that safety car's worked out nicely for Mike. Chris White as well from the back of the grid up to P5 and his first shown for HOR, so that is a good start. Mikey, how has Mikey got on? He's went for a hard, so he looks like he's going deep. He kept his composure very well in that first stint, I'll say, for being hounded by guys that he's not used to racing with. He kept a very cool head, and he's set to maybe score some really good points here today. Remember, in HOR, as long as you finish, there's points to be scored. The higher up the grid, the more points you earn. So I think this will be our last lap of the safety car. The guys will catch up on this lap, so safety car will come in on this one. We've got Stone still in the softs. Have we seen a big bold one stop red to yellows from Stone? Can the reds to yellows even be done here? I mean, his tyres look really scrubbed. Brock's looking reasonably good condition. We've got Mazda in reasonable condition, same as Gingerbush and Chris and Mike. Punch, and then we have Jensen. Jensen's our first man that kind of come on. I don't know if you can see that, chat, when I talk about. You can definitely notice in the game, if you look at the face of Punch's tyre, the inside wall is very dull and then the outside has a shine. So if you look at Punch's outside shine and then I go to Jensen's glare, or if you look at the right tyre, maybe at the map, that's better. The glare in Jensen's is far superior. So it gives you a good indication as to exactly how fresh the rubber actually is. Because we don't get a gauge other than the look. And I'm glad, I think that came... That's a small change being made in the game. So as you can see, if you go to Stone, he has a complete dull tyre all the way across the top edge. So the peak of his grip is gone. It is not in the tyre anymore. That tyre is not working at its maximum capacity. So Stone needs to be careful he doesn't go too slow here, because you can get done there. There's a 5-second time penalty. We'll need to see about getting that one removed. Right, that is too slow. Way too slow. 30 miles an hour is not on Stone, I don't think 30. I would need to look into that, actually. I'll need to look into the ruling.
Yeah. So even though Stone's tyres are quite bad, as long as you put your car in the right place. Okay.
No idea what happened to Mike there. So Stone is away in P1, being hunted by Brock in P2. Mazda P3, Gingerbush. Punch has now managed to get up into P5.
Not bad for Punch.
Chris White in P6 being closely hunted by Jensen in P7, and Jensen is the lead man of all our guys that have stopped so far. Oh, and there's been a small punt from Jensen. He doesn't pick up a penalty there, so that's not too bad. I think that was Mikey GT. I don't think that's been deliberate.
Yeah. No. Just it hurts his race with the front wing.
Yeah, I think he managed to keep away from damage, which is positive. I need to know what happened quickly to Mike. We'll see if we can get him into the party for a quick chat. A mid-race chat. I can, I'm just on now. Yeah, I've got it now, Mitch. And I better just grab my pad charger, chat. Bear with me a second, because my pad's going to cut out and then I won't have any commentary at all. As bad as it is, so Stone P1 still managed to maintain that 3/10 gap to Brock. Don't know if DRS has been enabled just as yet. So Mazda now in P3 and running a strong race. We hope they can maintain that. Gingerbush P4, Punch P5. And these guys still looking to go very deep in this race, so... So hopefully Mike gets in the party.
Yeah, same team. So
Stone still 4/10 of a second ahead. I think that was Pelly making a move on Mikey there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mikey's picked up a little bit of wing damage, so he's suffering through the corners, and it's not a track to get wing damage, unfortunately. Mike,
How's it going, Mike?
a quick mid-race chat for the viewers. Just a couple of viewers there, just have flung this at their first time on stream, unlucky. So, you have sympathies. What happened? Yes, I definitely, I was mentioning that on stream. It felt like me 30 miles an hour was way too slow. Fair enough, man, I understand. Yeah, that will be looked at, Mike. I definitely, if you look back in the stream a little, it was something I mentioned straight away.
Yeah.
Because it did seem like way too slow, 30 miles an hour, I don't think. I did say, of course, I would need to kind of look into the ruling in that, but I'm pretty sure 30 miles an hour, you know, the safety car doesn't even do 30 miles an hour at any point, so. And I know you're slowing the pack up, but I'll look into it. I'm definitely intrigued to know that, but for me, yeah, 30 miles an hour was too slow. So that's unfortunate, buddy. Until the next time, man. I think you were set in a good position there as well, Mike. You could have pounced hard on that restart.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah.
Pretty good. Yeah, it was.
No probs, Mike. Well, maybe I'll catch up with you after the race. Unfortunate, buddy.
Yeah.
See you, man.
See you, man.
So, Jensen there tried to make a move. We've got Pelly and Chris White having a bit of a race there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jensen tried to get the move done and Punch in the DRS one, but Punch managed to defend.
Hey, this guy, Punch, he's
a new driver.
Not taking any prisoners, eh?
No. So the gaps,
yes.
We've got Brock leading the race, 3.5 to Mazza, then half a second gap to Ginger Bush, then Punch 1 second behind them, then Jensen half a second off Punch, Pelly half a second off Jensen, Chris White half a second off Pelly, and then there's a 3.5 second gap to Mikey, who's been chased hard by 1 over J-Real. And then there's a small gap to Skarma, Ston, and then Pedro. I think Ston took his pit stop. And I don't know, I think Ston had the pace to win this race. And I don't know if it pitting when the safety car came out would have been better for him.
I think so, eh?
I definitely think that the safety car was the more sensible thing to do. So Ginger Bush now getting the move. He's now up into P2. He's went a little wide. Mazza's going to get the cut back on the inside, but I think he's going to hold the position through the kink, and that he does. We have Punch, Jensen and Pelly, so we're starting to get a 5-way scrap here. Chris White going to look into tagging at this and make it a 6-way fight for P2. So Ginger, Mazza punches her to cut the chicane. He went a little deep. Jensen will say he gained a little advantage, but not so much. Ston, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as the guys will foul through, and this is where it becomes tricky. It's super tricky, like I've said, I think I've said it 3 times already. Trying to get a move done in somebody at Hungary is supremely difficult unless you have a tyre advantage or a power advantage, and that's just not the case here. These guys are pretty much even on tyres.
And like HORs thereabouts, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all pretty much running pretty even. So now they all of DRS.
Go with J-Real.
Oh, and Jensen's flung one up the inside.
Oh.
But Punch has got the run on the inside, so Jensen's going to have to maintain that on the outside line. Punch is going to stick it there, but I think Jensen's got the job done.
Okay. Come on, Adam.
So, Brock, then Ginger, then Mazda, then Jensen, then Punch, then Pele, Chris, J-Wheel, Mikey, 1 over Skarma, Ston, Pedro. We lost Mike after the safety car restart from what looked to be a little slow from the lead man, but that will definitely need to be looked at after the race. So we'll stay with this fight. Jensen now trying to catch up his teammate in Mazda. Will there be some team orders in play? I think Mazda should race him.
Yeah.
From a spectator's point of view, I just want to see everybody racing. Yes, that was a really good pass there. Andrew, I definitely agree. Picked his spot and just nailed the car in there. Punch very compliant. Knew that there was a chance Jensen was going to come for the sniff, so very respectful in defence. Is Pele going to try the same thing? He's trying to launch it down the inside or switch right by it. Punch again on the outside line. Gets squeezed a little from Pele there. He's going to have that inside line to drive back up. Pele gets the job done, so Pele goes through now to chase Jensen. Jensen up behind his teammate.
Looks like Pele has got more fresher tyres than Adam. Punch, I mean. Would you say so?
Yeah, I would agree, yeah. That inside edge is just looking a bit better off, and Mazda's got through now on, there's small contact there, and that's going to allow Punch now to try and slip round the outside, and that's good racing there between the two. Mazda manages to defend on the inside. So, approaching the halfway point of the race, we have Brock now in P1 Mazda with a big snatch inside lock up there, but Punch is not able to capitalise round the outside. So let's see Jensen and Pele. This will be an interesting fight to keep a hold of. Jensen drops out of the DRS zone now, and Pele's going to have DRS against him. For some reason it's looking at the back of the car though, and I would much rather see if Pele is catching Jensen. He is not there, but if he gets a better drive on exit, he's got another bash of DRS to try and get him into turn 2. Not quite close enough there. And we have Punch all over the back of Mazda still as well.
How's Pedro doing? Down in 13th. But a lonely race for him.
Doing his thing. He was, he's gained about 5 seconds the last few laps, so he is gaining time.
Okay, that's good.
So let's go back to this fight. Jensen, Pele, and they're coming up to now fight Ginger Bush 2.
Okay, Brock is just like 9 seconds up the road, eh?
He's gone, he's absolutely on fire these last few races. So Gingerbush is going to make a train, and I think he's going to struggle when it comes to Jensen and Pele coming round for that DRS pass.
Yeah.
But it depends on the exit to the last corner. In our leader pits, Brock is in the pits. So, Brock done what he had to do. Got the gap that he needed. I think 10 seconds was strong. These guys are probably going to need to stop again. These guys that went to the hards on the safety car. I think Brock maybe go to the hard compound tyre now, and he's going to try and go to the end now. Brock won't stop again.
Okay. What was he on, mediums, eh?
Yes.
Okay,
Started
cool.
on the mediums. Going for the hard. That's probably strat I would use, either hard to mediums or mediums to hard here.
Yeah.
The soft tyre tends to just not work very well.
Yeah.
For any duration of time anyway, that is. So now Gingerbush is leading the race. Jensen, P2, Pelly, P3, Punch, P4. He's got by Mazza because Mazza's took his pit stop as well. So it's just a case of how long can Gingerbush stay in front? Can he might be coming to a stop soon as well for his hard. He may be even in this lap.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, and I think Gingerbush is in. Gingerbush is in, so that's going to release Jensen and Pelly to go racing now. I think as Jensen managed to pick up DRS, he did. So we get one last chance to get DRS assistance to defend, and then if he does not break that 1 second gap, Pelly is going to be on the attack.
Yeah, for sure.
So Gingerbush is coming out, P9, I think he's going to be secure in P9. Yeah, Chris White not far behind.
Bad.
So Gingerbush has just got to pump in the laps now and remember that most guys in front are going to have to stop again. You know?
Yeah.
If he can keep up the pace, the race pace he was showing, Gingerbush is on for another really strong result.
Okay.
So, Punch now P3, Jeriel not far behind the P4. Jeriel on an old tyre. Punch is still not looking in too bad a condition. The outside tyre's looking a bit worse off than the inside. That tends to be the trend at Hungary, but now Pelly has got down the inside, and Jensen, he'll get the second burst of DRS as well to pull away, so Jensen's just now got to try and stay with Pelly, because if Pelly drives away, Jensen may struggle. DRS is although it's such a small straight here, and just the two kind of start finish straight, and in that small sector, it is useful here. It can help you just keep with somebody for a long period of time. But if you fall out of that person tends to then drive away.
Looks like it, eh?
Pelly is definitely putting a foot down. He's broke the DRS already, so Jensen may not even have it at this next lap. And there's my nightly notification to say I don't have internet connection quality to stream, but it says that every time and never once has cut out the stream.
That's good.
Pelly with the fastest lap, a 20.0.
Not bad for him.
Pretty much a 1 minute 20 dead. And out of that DRS zone. So Jeriel on Punch is going to be the kind of most relevant fight coming up, so we'll stick with these guys for a little bit.
So, what's the Punch never stop?
Not yet.
What's looking? Yeah, not yet.
And
so
I think
would you
he's
say
probably
softs?
going for it. Yeah, I think he's going for the hards to soft run. Oh, Jeriel's had a big moment, but he managed to keep the car in check. I don't know if that was lag, but it looked to me like he had a big oversteer moment, so they can't get 5.
What's looking? How long do you think the softs can last in the race with low fuel, Chris?
I
Like
think
8 laps?
mm,
More than that?
Stone showed
Or
good pace at the start for how many laps until we had safety car? 6? 6 laps until
yeah,
safety car, and then he
but
raced for like, no, I only raced 1 lap after that. Yeah, I think you're probably right then,
yeah,
Mitch. Maybe 8 to 10, possibly.
yeah.
If you
But
don't go for a fast lap on the tyre, and you just go to kind of be strong but not 100%, like 95%, I think they'll do 10.
okay.
But if you go for a fast lap at all and kind of spike the temps up in the tyre, it'll drop the performance like a sack of stones.
Yeah.
And I think that's just lag, because I don't think Jerry was the type of guy to go daisy cutting. So Jensen still managed to kind of keep within the second range. He's creeping into the DRS, then creeping out the DRS, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Welcome all guys, please, if you don't mind, like the video, don't forget to sub to the channel. HOR does GT Sport tomorrow, guys, 8 PM. That's something I should have mentioned as well. A new addition to the channel, some GT3 racing. And some good racing in there as well, some new drivers to see, some drivers from F1 there as well. We have Mitch on comms, a racer in GT Sport. So,
Pardon?
talking about GT Sport, Mitch.
Okay, cool.
Season 2 of GT Sport starts tomorrow.
Yeah. Good.
Are you still racing?
Yes.
It is going to be live as of tomorrow on the channel.
Okay. No, cool.
So I was just saying to the chat that you will be viewed in a car instead of just as a voice.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Andrew, you will be. I know you will be
yes,
there. And Earl Jensen, and then we've got some other guys, Revenger, and a few others that their names will come to me at some point. SPW Gaming. You'll see them all tomorrow. Good bunch of lads.
Pretty good.
And get some good racing in there.
Are you doing comms or?
I most certainly am, Mitchell. If the numbers are right, yes.
Okay.
If the numbers are struggling, I may race, and I have a backup plan for somebody that'll maybe put something on the channel.
Okay, cool.
So that gap between Punch and Jerry was kind of 0.6 of a second and just not changing. We've got Ginger Bush all over the back of Mikey, so this will be interesting to see how this plays out. Mikey defends the inside line. Ginger Bush is going to go for the switchback. Mikey's on the inside. Defends it well. And Chris White's going to come up into the battle as well. So Mikey's going to be under pressure here in the DRS. He's going to defend that inside line. He's carrying good overspeed. Oh, and there's a big dive bomb there for the force in there. That's going to allow Ginger Bush to come up. Oh, and Chris White there, I think, done a bit of squeezing. And unfortunately, Mikey GTI's picked up a little bit of wing damage there. Mikey picks up a 3-second time, but he's still driving with very strong pace considering that bit of wing's gone. I noticed that about him earlier as well. He can carry some strong pace with damage on board. So 12 laps to go. Paley P1, Jensen P2. I don't know if these guys have got any time penalties.
Yeah.
We've got Pedro now on the back of Skarma.
Okay, let's go. I think they got different.
Oh, and Ginger Bush and Chris White, I think, had a contact. Oh, and Chris White's just pulled onto the track there and had contact with Mazza. So I missed that there. I was just checking back to see how Pedro was getting on, and I think there's been a moment there between some guys. So Mikey's managed to get back through. Gingerbush and P8, Mazza down the inside of Chris White. Chris White's going to come in the cutback, but Mazza's going to have the DRS. It's going to be hard for Chris White to carry any sort of speed. Chris White's also got a little bit of wing damage, so that's going to hurt him. And that could bring the likes of Pedro and that up. We've got a yellow flag sector 2 and 3. We have a spun McLaren. The race leader is spun, and that's put Jensen in the lead, punching the heat up into P2. And we did say that this is where he had to finish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But he has not stopped.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
And Skarma's retired from the session. Skarma's had a moment and the VSC is out. Oh, and that could have... Oh, punching the heat should have pitted. No. He wasn't to know. That's super unfortunate.
Yeah.
So did our race leader, oh, and one over just got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safe VSC. So that's going to put Pedro up a position.
Yeah.
So Mikey pits, he's using the VSC to get off his...
Chris retires.
Oh, and I think Chris has crashed coming in the pits. Oh no, he's crashed coming into the pits, he's stuck it in the pit wall.
Yo.
No. So Pedro pits too.
Okay.
So Jensen is going to be in the lead. It's going to be J-Rio P2, Pele P3, Pele P4, sorry, Stun P5, Brock P6, Gingerbush P7, Mazza P8, Mikey P9, 1 over P10, Pedro P11.
Yeah, so basically Pedro, not Pedro, Punch is just like holding a pack up almost, eh?
Yes, but he's given himself some clean air to kind of come out in that pocket of P6 and P7.
Okay, not bad. And then
so, yep, I think you might see him come in the end of this lap, because what he doesn't want to do is get caught up in a fight, and that just costs you more time. If he's in front of these guys at the end of this lap, I would come in, because the guys are going to get past him next lap. I think that's clear to see, and the last thing you want to do is get caught up in a tussle or clip a bit of wing now, when you know you can get that soft on. Come out in that pocket of P6, P7. More than likely he will be P6, and go chasing the likes of Brock, Ston, Pele.
Okay.
Because these guys will keep fighting for the rest of the race, I would think.
Yeah. Would you think mediums?
No. No, 9 to go. Yeah, get on the softs.
Okay.
Just don't blow the arse out the tyre quickly.
Yeah.
And you should be okay.
Yeah, and
Punch is coming in. And Jerry's coming in as well, so this is going to help Adam out massively. He just needs to make sure that he doesn't pick up a pen.
That's perfect.
So, this is going to put them in the pocket. We need to watch for Gingerbush here, so we'll get on board with Gingerbush and see where they come out. But Punch Heat now comes out probably net P5 if he gets out in front of... And Jerry's on the medium, so he's going to have an advantage even to the car behind him. Pedro's retired from the session. We've got a BSC. So that helps Adam and J-Real a little as well, Punching the Heat and J-Real, because it allows the guys in front not just to drive away flat out.
Yeah, no,
really contact there between Punch and J-Real. Skalma, what happened, buddy?
Crazy.
In the air, I wonder what... I think it looks like Pedro's lost it at 5. The corner Punch in the Heat's just gone through now. He's lost it and stuck it in the wall on the inside there.
Oh, flip. Not good, Pedro.
So it's been a good race throughout. We've seen some different guys leading the way and some different names up there fighting for positioning.
Yeah, so as what's his name, Punch was talking last night, was he talking about Jay Real that kept him honest?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
The battle recommences.
Yes. Men and machinery.
Oh, turn 5 is a nailer, Skarma. I don't know how many times that corner has took me out in Hungary in league races as well, mate. I think I've probably done Hungary about 15 times and finished at 6. And it's either turn 5 or turn 6 that gets me. I either turn 5 and hit the wall or clip the inside curb at turn 6. And that just snaps the car. Away you go. You're just a passenger. So Stone is on the back of Pelly. So Pelly now beginning to would seem struggle. I don't know if the spins took a lot of life out the tyre, but the car looks a little floaty in the rear. I don't know if you can see that behind Stone. As he turns in, the rear's kind of, it's dragging round rather than following, if that makes sense. Apart from there, because you get a big bang of understeer getting him into the corner.
For Pelly, right? Hey?
Yeah.
Okay,
So if you watch
cool,
Philly Stone's on board, the rear of the car's not kind of following the car round, it's more stepping out and then going round, like getting dragged round. So to me that would say that he's starting to lose a bit of real performance.
Yeah, I would say so.
Stone though is not sitting exactly pretty on rear tyres, and Punch gets the fastest lap of the race so far in the 19.0. So Jensen looks set to bring this home pretty comfortably, but then Stone and Pelly took out like 2 seconds and a lap and a little bit, so if they keep going at this rate they will close in a hell of a lot faster.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see how many people improved. Okay, so Johnson 2, Pelly and Stone 1 drop, 3 for 4, 8 for Punch, 1
Stone
drop
still.
for.
Sorry, on you go, Mitch. Keep going.
Yeah, 1 drop for Jerrio, Ginger Bush up, and then 2 drops for Mikey and 1 over. Oh, 2 and 1. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, you were saying about Stone, Chris?
Just that Pelly was. Stone is still on the back of Pelly. He's getting all the DRS assistance. Pelly's defending as much as he probably possibly can with the DRS system, and Stone's pushing as much as he can with his. So
yeah,
it's going to take a really strong exit out of the last corner, I think, and either line it up through one. Oh, Stone's just going to fling it up the inside there and go side by side. An orthodox move, and that was certainly it, and that's a good opportunistic overtake there for Stone up into turn 6. Good move. Through turn 5, sorry. Out of turn 5 up into turn 6. Job done.
sure. Fantastic for Stone.
And now what Pelly needs to watch is Brock coming through.
Yeah, no, that's key, eh? Looks like he has a bit fresher tyres than Pelly, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. It's close. It is very close, I think.
Yeah. Some tyres.
So, catching up. Let's jump back and check this.
Gyro and Punch.
Yes. 0.2 of a second behind is JDO. So, 4 laps to go. We have DRS range between 2nd, 3rd and 4th. These guys all fighting for a podium. We've got 5th and 6th squaring off. 8th and 9th squaring off. And otherwise most guys are sitting in kind of a steady pack.
Yeah.
So Jensen 4.8 ahead, stayed at that 4-second. Mike picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And it depends on time pens between. We know Brock is very clean on the terms of pens, so it depends really on Jensen and not Jensen, Pele and Stone.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Pele all over the back of Stone now. He's going to try and loop it down the inside into turn 3. Stone's going to defend that inside. These guys are as tight as it could possibly be, but Pele slings up the outside. They're side by side. But oh no! Oh, that was tight.
I didn't saw that. Yikes.
So we'll need to look at that one.
Front wing damage for Brock? Or no, it looks okay.
That was between
Stone
Stone and Pele there.
Oh, flip, okay. Cool. Yeah, just remember to clip your clips.
Yeah, clip
Video
that.
clips. Pele.
Not
Stone.
sure exactly what happened there, but
Yeah, I wasn't watching the.
yeah. So that was unfortunate there. So it'll be interesting to see their views on that one.
Gonna be fun, eh?
Yes, everybody will have an opinion. I mean, it's part safety car.
Yeah.
I mean, do we finish under safety? I think this race finishes under safety car here.
Okay, punch.
Back into that podium position.
I hope so, for punch point of view. Looks like Brock just
So safety
came
car
of the
out with 2
pits.
to go. I think we get 1 lap of racing. No
Okay,
DRS, no nothing. So I think a pit stop there was the bad call.
What?
Unless you can be
Did
very
Brock
up.
pit stop?
Yep, Brock pits. Brock
Yeah,
pitted.
yeah, that's fresh tyres. Flip. Okay. Wake up, Davey.
Gingerbush pits as well. Puts Mazza up into
Okay.
P6. I think staying on track here was been the right call because
You can defend like a place your car nasty.
I'm going to leave it with you, Mitch, and jump for the quick toilet while the safety car's out because
Okay.
I don't think we're going to get a lot of racing here.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, Jensen leading the pack. Then Stone. Oh, Stone. Dude, you mustn't overtake the safety. Oh, the safety car's coming in. Okay, here we go. Here we go, racing. Who's gonna be good? I see Brock is going on punch now. Yeah, that's it. Okay, about punch still keeps it. Oh, 5 second penalty,
Brock,
5 second
I don't
penalty.
understand how he's
Yeah,
got a prize
same with
for
punch.
ignoring yellow flags.
Yeah, super strange. Come on, Adam.
So this is going to be a tight race. 2 laps, well, not even 2 laps, we've got a lap and 2 sectors to go. Brock is absolutely hounding Punch in the heat, liking him. Oh, and Jerry's lost it. Jerry's lost it at 5. Don't do it again. Do not bring out another safety car. Do not do it. And Brock swoops round the outside on Punch. We've got Stun all over the track, but these guys can still push through. They're on a faster tyre than the two guys in front, and this is Brock's race to win if he can get the overtakes done.
Oh, I
He's
think
going
he
to
will
launch
away.
it now.
Pressure
He's going to try and
tyres.
go for the outside on Stone. Oh, it's getting juicy. There's a big squeeze, but Brock's there.
Like,
And he's going to be up the inside, and now he's going chasing Jensen. This is it.
Oh, no.
He's going to be on Jensen. Wait, 1 lap to go. The last lap we're top 4 within a second of each other, and Punch You in the Heat goes down the outside. Stone shuts the door hard. I think Punch You in the Heat's going to have the superior grip to get back onto that podium position, and he does. Stones goes for the inside lane. And they are not giving inches. Let's go back to Brock all over the back of Jensen. Can he get the move done? Jensen's going to have to defend with all his life if he wants a spin. But Brock's going to try and sling it up the inside. Is he going to try and go make a move on the brakes? He chooses better of it. It's going to have to be down the hill at sector 3, I think. If he wants to make the move, he's going to have to be quick through the right-hander, and Brock has to kind of get out of there, because he's all over the back of Jensen, and he's got a big snap oversteer and needs to keep that in check, and he does. Oh my god. Feeding the car with a bucket load oversteer all the way through that corner there. We've got Stone managing to fend off Punch, I think he is, to the line. Is Brock going to try and swoop it round the outside, and he's going to go for it? He's swinging it round, and it's going to be close to the line. Has Brock got there? He's done it! He's done it on the line. He's swooped round the outside. On Jensen gets on
Jensen.
10 pins. Brock P2, Punch gets into P3.
Yeah, I think the game was a bit dirty there. So guys, remember to clip your thing, your video clip. Yeah.
Oh, what an ending! Yeah. Ginger Bush brings home P5. Mazza round for P6. We're going to get Mikey in his debut racing in P7. Good result in the end. Through all the drama. What a race, Mitch! What an ending!
Oh, yeah, that was nail-biting stuff, eh?
No, it was epic. What an ending!
Yeah. Okay, I need to flip my thing.
Let's see if we can get our top 3 in. What a race! Mitch, too many things happened there. Holy shit! Oh man, what a race! What a race! Let's see if we can get Brock in for a chat this evening. I don't know if he'll join us. I hope he could, because that last ditch move round the outside was epic. And I mean, Brock had to in 1 lap and a half, Brock went from P4 to win the race after the safety car restart. It was epic. Yep, and back-to-back podiums for Punch You in the Heat and Adam. Yep, good shout. Yeah, and it was close racing. Wow. So I think there as well, just let me check this image, because I think there's a 5-second time penalty that I think Punch You in the Heat will lose, and that will just put him inside Brock, so he will. Brock is plus 4.85, Punch You in the Heat is plus 9.833. If I take that 5-second time penalty away, and that's the way it looks it will be, Punch You in the Heat will go to plus 4.833, and Brock will be plus 4.845, so Adam will actually take P2 by 1/100th of a second in the end if that 5-second time penalty is removed. So the stands would still be the same. So would that mean? So let me see then. Would Brock? Does Brock go to P1? So Brock would take the race victory by 0.155 of a second. What happened? Mm, it wasn't as simple as that. Trust me. It was. It was not. It was not as simple as that, Jensen, and it most certainly was not on a straight. It was right after a kink of a corner, which both drivers ran off track. So there is more to it than just a simple. I know it does not look good on Ston's side, but it's not a simple take's been smashed out in a straight. It's not like that at all. But anyway, that aside, holy shit balls, what a finish. Jensen, we was. Yes, I was going to ask you that. Do you regret not taking the stop? Yeah, so so that was it was strange. It's like the game knew that if it went any further, like if it allowed the safety car to go through its normal procedures, you because I called on stream that I thought the race was going to finish under safety car. So then in turn, would you say, Jensen, that you maybe could have anticipated that better, knowing how many little laps were left in the race? You drove a really strong stint after that. I think there was some wheel banging going on all over. From what it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, I try no comment on them now, Jensen, because I wasn't driving. I only seen it from a stream perspective, so from an outside view. From what I seen personally, there didn't look, apart from the Ston and Pelly thing that'll obviously need to be looked at. Um, and Ston on this first safety car restart for me was very, very slow. Um, I'd like to see that again. For me, otherwise, the racing looked. He's allowed to go slow, but there is limits to going too slow. He was doing 30 miles an hour, so that's where and I did say if you go back to Steam, I would need to check that to see exactly how slow you're allowed to go because I've been penalised for it. I've been penalised for holding the pack up. But anyways, Adam, that was a very strong drive. We'll go to you quick while Jensen ponders. That was a very good drive considering you get disqualified in qualifying. Um, I don't even know what to say. 25 laps was phenomenal, and that you never looked out of control at any one point. And I mean, I was expecting when you were sitting, you got to a point you went for that first stop and you were kind of in the P7 mark, and I was like, well, if Adam takes this home now, that's a solid result considering where he started, and then he kind of everything in that second half of the race just played right into your hands and done everything that you needed to happen. What? Mhm. Yep. No point fighting. Even the time pens are that big. Aye, because you know that's what a move has to be on Stone. It's never just an overtake. You've got to make the yeah. Was that your Was that your one only time pen? Jensen, you had none. So that's a good change for you. Is that your first distance on the wheel without picking up a pen? So that's a good turn, you know. That's something I will say without trying to dish you that it was probably your biggest flaw, first changing to the wheel, because you were a guy that never really picked up penalties, and then all of a sudden when we're seeing you in races with 9 and 12, which is so uncharacteristic. So that's hopefully a good change. Yeah, what was your reply to that, Jensen? Adam said you suck.
What was Brock's second penalty there?
He didn't. He only had the 5 second for at the restart, going past one over who was a ghosted car before the. Well, I'm sure the flags were green anyway. So, because I went past and it flashed up to me and I didn't stop. Brock didn't stop for clearly the same reason as me. It's a ghosted car. Well, I mean, they're not fighting. Otherwise, he wouldn't. It might not have been as close. But solid drive from myself. Poor Mike again.
Yeah,
Silly sausage.
So, one last thing, Mitch. I think it's quite an easy decision when you look at it in hindsight after the performance.
I think so.
And as much as it pains me to do it,
Yes, you've got to.
I think the driver of the day has to be Punch.
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
so Punch for president, yes.
Mitch, we had this conversation about Pedro. The UK is screwed enough.
Okay, come to South Africa, Punch. We will support you. I'll put you in the...
Right, on that note, stream, we are back next Friday, same time, 8 PM. We will catch you then. Good night, good race. Mitch.